Hello and welcome to another video. In this particular video, we'll review the latest project from Danube developers, which is called Elitz 2. So as always, we'll start with the location. For those of you who are not familiar with Jumeirah Village Circle, it is located right here, and that's where this particular project is. You can see that Jumeirah Village Circle is basically centrally positioned between southern part of Dubai, where Palm Jebel Ali and the entire zone is, and upper part where you have DXB International Airport with Business Bay and downtown right here. The Jumeirah Village Circle is very well connected, so you can see on the yellow line here it is Al Khail Road or E44, where you have direct entrance here to the Business Bay. From the right side you have Hessa Street, which you can easily use to join Sheikh Zayed Road and then go to Marina or Palm Jumeirah. Also from the this particular area, if you're going towards actual Marina, it is also accessible through Garnal Sabka Street right here to JLT or Dubai Marina as mentioned. Now we'll take a look at some of the surrounding areas as well. As you can see in red is the Jumeirah Village Circle. So on the bottom we have also Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, which can take you basically anywhere throughout the city, all the way even to Abu Dhabi. And next to the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, we already mentioned Al Khail and Hessa Street, which both have two entrances and exits for this particular community. On the left here we can see the Springs and Emirates Hills behind it. Separated by the actual Al Khail Road, you can see here Jumeirah Village Triangle. Below JVC we have Sport City, on the right we have Motor City, and as the separation of Hessa Street here, it is actually separating, as mentioned, the Jumeirah Village Circle with Arjan area right there. We'll take a closer look to the community. This is the roads that we have discussed and the surroundings. Some things that can catch your attention right here is this central circle right here of the villas. Also plenty of greenery areas which are parks, so we are talking about multiple parks in every single district in the community. You see the red pin, this is where the actual location right here actually is for the project of Elitz 2. Circle Mall is available in the community. Multiple parks, as mentioned. We have JSS International School right here, and you'll notice JVC District 16, which is all consistent of villas, which we will be having an overview from this particular community. So JVC is an extremely popular area overall, extremely good rental yields as well. One of the key points here and why people come here, because they can get a brand new property at generally available prices in Dubai. With that, we'll take a look more about the project information, starting from the exact plot, which is here, as you see, Elitz 2, where it is marked. So you can see some of the surroundings as well, and I'll show you the actual views as well. Right here, you can see the frontal part. So this particular part of JVC, you will see the JSS International School, which is right here as well, and it's here on the video also, right at the bottom. So this is the overview of JVC, because we are talking about two towers for this project, and these are some of the views that will be available as well. In the background here you can see the actual District 16, because this project is positioned more on the left. That's where this type of view will be far more clear, and villas will be basically closer to you, as you can see where the project is positioned. This is the frontal view basically of the JVC itself. Now you'll see later on that this building doesn't have the exact frontal view for JVC of how it is positioned, but the side view is very similar, and this is the actually diagonal view here through the community to the basically center, which is centered villas here, as we have seen previously. And this is 5 Hotel in JVC, which is also the tallest structure there, so it's very easy for the orientation. On the backside, behind the Al Khail Road, which is basically at the bottom here, we have Dubai Marina and JBR Skyline right there, and JLT Skyline also. A lot of greenery, which you see on the left side, is Springs and Emirates Hills as well. From there we have here on the left we have the render of the actual project. So it is these two towers. We have the taller tower, which is Tower A, and the one on the left is the Tower B. It's the same project again. They are sharing the ground floor and then a basement below it as well. From ground floor up we have 4 podiums, and then we have 41 floors for the Tower A with the rooftop there. For Tower B we have 35 floors. You can see the maquette of the building on this particular video. To understand how it looks, you can see a bunch of facilities as well, which we'll take a closer look in a minute. There on the tower, if you look closely, you can also notice the actual private pools which are available on certain floors as well. So you see the facilities are completely surrounding the towers, and they even have the elevated part here for the pool, as well as the huge pool below it as well. Now the blue dots, as you see again, are the private pools which are going through alternative floors. On the right we have a video of the actual show apartment. So walk through, you can see the design for the guest bathrooms, living room and kitchen here, as we'll check out on some of the renders as well in a minute. This is basically a study room, and you see the bedroom and the bathroom in a moment. For all people who are interested to buy this type of property, right now we are having pre-bookings before the actual launch. So one of the offers, as a pre-booking, you will get your property fully furnished as well, which is very attractive because the furniture package basically is at around 30,000 for a studio, 50,000 for one bedroom, and so forth. So it's definitely something to take in consideration. With that, now we'll move to the facilities. Now, as you have seen on the maquette itself, the building has huge number of facilities stretching, the project actually 2 towers stretching all around it, and these are facilities on the podiums. We are talking about over 40 facilities. One of them that will straight away catch your attention is the huge pool that's stretching between the towers and all the way throughout the podium basically. And at the bottom right here, you'll notice sunbeds that are in the actual pool as drawn here, because they are basically lazy lounges, they are called, or sunbeds that are in the shallow part of the pool, so basically halfway in the water itself. We also have 2 jacuzzis, a gym and a couple of other standard stuff, but a lot of greenery throughout, sports areas as well, as you can see, and multiple others. The elevated area which I mentioned is here as well, with a wooden deck and then an infinity swimming pool, which is once again elevated above the other facilities there. These are a couple of renders. As we just mentioned, a pool that is stretching all the way through the podium and in between the actual towers. This is now the lobby of the building. We have the gym here. As we move on, we'll look at the renders for the apartments. Living room on the left. On the right side here, you can take a look at the design for the guest toilet. The complete view for the living room itself. Close-up of the kitchen and its design. This is the study room, and we have a bedroom here with a full bathroom as well, which is located in the bedroom. For anyone who has been wondering how the actual private pools on the balconies of these some particular buildings will look like, this is the render to clarify that. Now let's take a look at the floor plans. We have a couple of different available units throughout this building. We have different types for studios, and 1 beds, 2 beds, and 3 beds as well. So studios without the pool are classical design. You can see the pantry, then a full bathroom on the right. We have built-in wardrobes, and you have a nice size for the actual remaining room itself, 5 meters times 3.65, very nice balcony as well. These units, as you can see, are looking on the left and right side. So here you can see Tower A on the right and Tower B on the left right here, and you can see how these units are positioned. The size of these units is approximately 400 square foot, so 380 square foot, and you can see the floors where they are stretching basically throughout the building. Now we also have studios which are called presidential studios. They are a bit larger, approximately 420 square foot. The main difference you'll see here is the separation of the pantry, which goes on the both sides here, and this side will be basically opened to look into the room itself. Then we have dressing before the bathroom, which is as you pass through the pantry itself. You have the room obviously here, then you have a balcony and a pool, which is quite good size for a balcony private pool, or a plunge pool as we can call it, 2.54 meters times 2.1 meters there. When we go to one bedroom units, this is the presidential suite. Type A, which is 784 square foot, entrance, guest toilet, L-shaped kitchen, nice space for the living room as well, 4 times 3.5 meters. We have a office space right here as we walk into the bedroom. Excellent number of dressing, and basically walk through wardrobes to enter the main bathroom there. Balcony that stretches all the way, and the pool also, which is 2.53 times 1.94 meters. You can see that this unit will have them positioned here at the frontal parts basically of the building on both particular sides. Then we have a presidential suite that is type B. A little bit of a different layout, guest toilet here, L-shaped kitchen, and a living room that is slightly smaller from the previous one. Then we have office at the same position. We have a larger bedroom space right here, and these are the now wardrobes where they are positioned. With bedroom actually comes, and of course with its own full bathroom. We also have a large pool in this type of units, which is 3.38 times 2.07 meters. You can see the size right here. It's about 750 square foot. They are positioned below in the building, central position basically here, as you can see from both sides, so below the actual type A. And we have the one bedroom executive, which is basically a copy-paste layout of the type A, but it comes without the actual pool on the balcony, as you can see it here. We are talking about 750 square foot units approximately. With that, we go on to the two bedrooms. This is a unit that goes from 1216 to 1245 square foot. You can see where they are positioned throughout various floors right here on the left. For the layout itself, we have a full-on bathroom, which is right here. Then opposite to it, we have a very private space for the kitchen and living room. As you can see, you are entering here, you have L-shaped kitchen, and you have very nice living room as well. Notice that the balconies are also stretching throughout the apartment, so you have a private balcony here for the living room itself. Then as we go up in the apartment, straight from the doors, we have an office space, which is fantastic, 2.3 times 2.15 meters. And on each side we have bedrooms. On the right side we have the smaller bedroom, which has access to the balcony as well, and we have a pool there, 1.8 times 3.32 meters. Opposite to it, from it, we have a master bedroom, which is 4 meters times 3.42, that has a walk-through wardrobes and its own full bathroom, which is attached inside. The second bedroom, as you have seen, doesn't have a is not en suite, doesn't come with its own bathroom, but it uses the full bathroom, which is here outside. One of the very nice points about this particular layout is that the office itself is also very bright. These are floor-to-ceiling windows right here as well, which will have a lot of natural sunlight as well. And all of them, as you can see, are having the balcony that's stretching all the way from this side as well. Now we have a type B, a two-bedroom unit, which is exactly the same layout, but it doesn't have the external connection here for the balcony, and with that, of course, it has a smaller size as well, so total size of these units is around 1060 square foot. Then we have the third type, or the type C, for the particular units, which are coming with the actual extended balcony, just like the type A, but you will notice that it is missing a pool here. So from the two bedrooms, the only unit that is coming with a private pool is again this one, the type A. Type B and Type C are basically the same internal layouts with differences in the actual balcony, and you can see the slight difference of the positions. So the Type B units are basically having the facilities view that are in between the actual towers, while the Type C is looking towards outside. The 3 bedrooms are of course coming with the pool, and we can check the layout right here from the beginning. We have a guest toilet here, excellent space for the actual living room with its own private balcony that is used to access the pool as well. Then we have the smaller bedrooms, one here and one here as well, and with the bathroom there will be mutually using between them. Of course, the private pool here 3.38 times 2.07 meters. Then on the other side we have a full-on master bedroom with a nice amount of walk-through wardrobes. We have a full bathroom here, and we also have what's mentioned here as a maid's room, or basically a study room, 2.1 times 3.65 meters. As you can see, two balconies here, where every bedroom has basically a balcony except for the first smaller bedroom right here, which has a pool in front of it. When it comes to it, that's it for the layouts. We are going to take a look at the prices and the actual payment plan. This is generally a very well rounded offer for a building that has an excellent location and excellent community, JVC, which is as mentioned extremely popular. We are now in a pre-booking phase, so one of the offers, as I mentioned, is if you book your apartment now with 50,000 dirhams as an expression of interest, you will get your property fully furnished. We also have guaranteed rentals, which are optional. So basically, once the property is completed, you can choose to give your property or your unit to the developer for the management, where they are guaranteeing you the minimum rental yield of 6% per year for 3 years after the actual handover. Without that, let's discuss the actual prices and the payment plan as well. So we have studios starting from 650,000, presidential studios or studios with pool about 780. One bedrooms from 1,050,000 to presidential suites of 1,275,000. Two bedrooms from 1.5 to 1.7 million, and 3 bedrooms from 2,150,000 to 2.2 million. Total number of apartments throughout this project, the 2 towers combined, 788 units with over 40 amenities, and the handover which is expected in Q3 of 2026. Now, as usual with this particular developer, we are talking about a post-handover payment plan as well. So about 3.5 years during construction plus another 3 years of payment plan after you take the actual keys for the property. Which will be also distributed in 1% monthly for 35 months post-handover. So the total payment plan 6535. As you can see here on the right, I have attached the actual distribution of complete payments for a sample basically of a unit in the tower. So you can see the booking will be with the 10% right now in June or July. Then we have the next payment in September of another 10%. After that, you start paying the 1% installments until February of 2025, where you have a 6% installment. Then continue with 1% installments until February of 2026, where you have another 6%, and then until the end, until everything is paid off, 1% per month. So very flexible payment plan, and a very good offer as well, very well-rounded offer also, which can be easily utilized for investment or self-living as well. If this is something that you are interested, as always, make sure you get in touch with me. You'll have my contact details in the pinned comment, as well as the actual description of this particular video, and you'll also see there the invitation to my private group on WhatsApp, where I share a lot of information before I do publish the videos, because of course I cannot make a video of every single project that is available, because they are moving too fast. So if you want to get very timely information, make sure you join this private community on WhatsApp, which I have formed, and of course it is private because nobody can see your number and nobody can see the number of any particular participants, and I'm the only one who can actually send the messages to the group, so there's no spamming or anything like that. With that, thank you very much